Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I have another process video for you today. Still using some crepe paper, but on this layout I really don't use too much of the line. In fact, I think I only use Craft Market and I use quite a bit of chipboard and a couple stickers and I layer some papers behind my phone and that's pretty much it. Um, I'm starting here with a Tim Holtz stencil called, I think it's just called Stripes. And I'm taking some Distress ink in Worn Lipstick, Chipped Sapphire, and Evergreen Bow. And I am just, putting the ink through the stencil kind of vertically and then horizontally. And then where they meet is where my photo's going to go. So I don't think I've done like ink through a stencil in quite a while, so it was kind of nice and it's not very messy and you get like a really nice result with it. So I'm just randomly putting those colors in, just kind of trying to balance them, making sure they're all going to be seen. And I'm going to do a little bit in this top right corner. And I just wanted to make sure all my lines were somewhat straight, like perpendicular, where they, vertically and horizontally, I think that's the word, and parallel to each other. I didn't want them kind of like crooked or anything. So I'm done with the inking part, and here's the photo I'm going to use. It is again a 4x4 printed on my selfie, and I'm going to go through the Craft Market 6x6 pad and just pick out a few papers that kind of have that same color combo in them. I I wanted to make sure I use specific colors because there's a chipboard piece that I really wanted to use. So this picture is of my daughter with her. She has like one of those like kids sewing machines. I think it's called Sew Magic or something like that. And it's pretty cool. And so I just snapped a picture of her doing one of the projects of it. And I wanted to use this chipboard sewing machine that was in the Craft Market chipboard sheet on this because, for one, I don't have a sewing machine, and so I didn't know what else I would ever use that for. And the colors of it is kind of where I drew my inspiration for the color scheme of this layout. So I'm going to pop up each one of these layers and I'm just using some foam tape there. I kind of go between foam tape and my like pop dots because they're different heights, if that makes sense. So I use both. Now I'm going to freeze frame in a second to show you these embellishments I made. I have the adhesive cork stack from DCWV, and I just took some different embossing powders and a stamp set that I have by Hero Arts, and I just stamped a bunch of them and embossed them and then hand cut them out, and I just really like how they came out. So that is actually going to be like a main focus on this page, is these cork embellishments that I made. And I also made a couple other cork embellishments for my title and stuff, and you'll see those in a bit. So I'm just arranging these how I wanted, and I was gonna use adhesive to put them down, and then I remembered they were adhesive backed, so you just take off the release paper, and the adhesive on them is actually really, really good. It's very strong. So I'm just kind of layering them around where I want them, kind of on top of each other and such. And yeah, I'm going to take a minute to do this. That white one kind of pulled apart. There was a weak spot in the cork, but I'm not going to worry about it. I just stuck it back together and called it a day. And yeah, I really like how those came out. I really like making my own embellishments. I don't know if anyone else likes to do that. I mean, I just find joy in it. I like to do it, so. So I'm just going to finish sticking this down. Sorry, I didn't cut a lot of this out because this layout actually came together pretty quickly. And so I just didn't do a lot of editing on it. I kind of left a lot of it in. So here's another handmade cork piece that I did. It's the same concept. I just used a Ali Edwards Technique Tuesday stamp set that I have. And then that one I actually used an Amy Tan template and I stitched the word U through it. I have like an alphabet template of hers. And I just, yeah, sewed it through the cork, hand stitched it like you would any other of her templates. So that part I didn't turn on, but I just took a strip of this like gold foil tape that I have, and I took my X-Acto knife and my ruler, and I just cut it into thin strips, and they vary in width. And I'm just going to place them along the same lines as that distress ink with that stencil, just to bring in a little bit of gold. And I just like it's very shiny, the foil on there. And so I just liked kind of the shine that it brought to the layout because the cork is very matte. So I'm just sticking those down where I think they look good, and I just cut several strips of them. And it's kind of hard to see because I have two lights that face towards my work area there, and so it's kind of hard to see because the light reflects off of them, but you should be able to see them better in the stills at the end. And I pulled out some other washi tapes that I was thinking about using, but I'm just going to leave it at the gold. And now I'm going to have a look at some of the stickers. Oh, that heart, that cork heart that's up in that corner, that also is another embellishment that I stitched with that Amy Tangerine template. It's just a heart. I had forgot that. So I'm going to grab a sticker off of the sticker sheet to kind of layer in with those embellishments up there. And I think it says inspired on it. And then I'm going to take this gold label to bring in a little bit of that gold. It's like a gold foil label, and layer that up there. Start kind of sticking some stuff down as I go a little bit. So I'm going to grab this sticker that says hello, and it's a circle sticker, so I thought that that would go good with all the circles on here. And I'm going to move that around a few times before I actually find a home. And just still trying to figure out what I want to use here. So I pull out the chipboard, and I'm going to grab that sewing machine and figure out where I'm going to put that, because I know for sure that I want that on the layout. And I'm sorry, there's like, I wasn't there for a second. My kids were in and out. So there's the little sewing machine, and I'm going to put it down there. And then I'm still moving that little hello circle sticker around, but I think that is where it ends up if I remember. And I pull out that chipboard arrow at first, but I'm going to replace it with one from the sticker sheet. I will use that arrow later on in the layout, just not right now. And I grab this button that has gold foiling polka dots on it. Really cute. And then I grab that chipboard that says love, and I'm going to put it in that circle. Yeah. And I'm going to put some letter stickers underneath it later. And then I grab that ampersand from the chipboard, and I want to layer that under the arrow. And here's where I switch the arrow. I'm going to put this one from the sticker sheet on there instead. I just felt like that arrow had gold foiling on it, and I just felt like with the gold foil strips right there, it was just a bit much. So I'm going to use this one that has pink on it instead. And yeah, like I said, I had to use a lot of dimensional adhesives to kind of make everything even, because those cork circles, they're not super thick, but they definitely add a little bit of dimension if you want to lay something on top of them. So I'm gonna stick this stuff down up here so I can stick this heart down. And I didn't pull the adhesive backing off of those because there's thread and stuff back there, so I just glued it and used some foam adhesive. And now I think I'm going to stick my title down so that I can kind of finish embellishing the layout. So again, adhesive backed, really easy. You just pull it off and put it on. And I really like how those came out. I just, like I said, I stamped them, embossed them, and then I fussy cut them out. Not to mention that font is really, really cute. I don't know the name of the exact font, but it's a really cute font by Ali Edwards. And so yeah, I really like how those came out. And I'm going to pop up this U again with just some foam tape. And I think just trimming out the excess, and then I think I'm going to finish embellishing here in a second. I'm almost done actually. This layout came together really, really quickly, so that was kind of nice. I didn't want to add too much because I didn't want to take away from the embellishments that I made. So there goes that. That's not the arrow I'm talking about, I don't think. I don't, is that the chipboard one? I don't know for sure. But either way, I'm using the tile stickers on the back of the Craft Market sticker sheet to spell out this. So now that little circle reads love this. And I'm going to put this, I think it says loved sticker across that stitched heart that I did. And I had to glue it down because it wouldn't stick to the cork very well. And then I'm going to take some of these dipped little square embellishments and I'm going to scatter these around the layout a bit just to kind of fill in some areas. And then it also brings just a little bit more of a right angle in because a lot of the layout is just very circular. So, and I like that. I think that might be one of my favorite parts of that chipboard. I like those little dipped square thingies. They're really cute. So just scattering those around and just putting them where I like them. There's not really a rhyme or reason, just whatever looks good to my eye. I've been really proud of myself using these crepe paper lines. I'm definitely a craft hoarder, and so I've really been going with no fear to these lines and just using, um, what I really love, and I find joy in it. It's been good. So here comes some sequins. I'm going to use some gold ones and some light pink ones from Studio Calico and then a couple clear ones. So just to, I don't know, I've just really been back into the sequins lately, which is nice because I have a billion of them. So it's nice when you like the things you have, right? So yeah. That's where they're going to end up and I'm going to glue them all down. So I glued them all down. I cut that part out for you. And I'm going to take my Heidi Swap roller date stamp here and just stamp the date in that little sticker up there. And I used archival ink, which I think will stick onto that sticker. I'm hoping. And now I'm just going to outline the whole layout with my gold Signo Jelly Roller pen. Just doing a double outline just to kind of close everything in a bit. And I'm going to do a little bit of journaling right there under the picture. And that is really the layout. Like I said, it came together very, very quickly. I really like how it came out. I'm really having fun making my own embellishments. And I've made a few more that hopefully I'll get to use on some upcoming layouts that you'll get to see. So I hope you enjoyed, and there's some close-ups and some stills at the end like always. Oh, I'm sorry, I did add a little bit more to the title. I added the word sew like S-E-W. Just trying to be cute. So thanks for watching, guys, and I'll see you next time. Bye.